March 17th. Morning is it? Roughly about, say, 10 after 4. In the afternoon, evening, that thing. Well, I had one individual this morning go, hey, load for laundry thing is 6 to 8 tonight. Oh, cool. Right there, I made all my plans. That was this morning. That's the only plans I'm going to do this evening. So then later I see you, I'm like, hey, I'll be up there for the hot meal being cooked tonight. So I left those 2 bread trails to prove this point to you people. You'll piece those puzzles together. I've just thrown my day up, but yet you're unwilling and untruthful to speak the actuality of truth. Before I'm even 18, that you do know of, that absolutely I have never committed a crime, and I'm 43 now. That is even before 18 or even up to this point, besides that one on Dees Hill of a 2-tone station wagon from 1988 or might have been 92, light blue on top, light blue on the bottom, or dark blue on the bottom of an 88 Ford station wagon. You guys are going to get caught in that thing with the camera systems they had even in 99 at every dang gas station. So it's his own nation typically. It's called I needed a vacation from the public like they're doing these days, or even back then, towards me. Connecting dots, but yet holding back certain truths. Because I can hear him out there scrambling, figuring out, oh my gosh, he's actually not going to go to the church anymore. He's actually going to go do his laundry. So they're trying to indicate in text, but he's not going there. Yeah. But yet, you connect to those dots. Here, I'll tell you something else. From 1980 until the early 2000s, let's say about 2002, 2003, not a single weapon in the whole entire area was ever stolen from anyone. Including, I've never still to this point asked a single person for a weapon. And, that's including every single weapon that my stepdad has ever had, even sold, in 2005, the federal FBI asked, and they gladly obliged my parents to see if they can find my DNA traces of any of those weapons, including of the ones that he has sold. And he gave a list, probably, most likely, or they already had it. He's pretty legit and legal, tries to be at every angle with those type of things, especially with, he deer hunts and stuff, so not a single trace ever of my DNA on any of his. So, considering those 3 options, he never asked me anyone, not a single weapon from the 1980s, or early 80s, like 1980 itself actually upward, to the early 2000s, he never sold in this area. We're talking, I'm 16, just turned 17, 99. So, September 3rd, and in August of 99, and until 2002 or so, not a single weapon in this area had ever been stolen from anyone. From 1980, I'm born in 82. Never asking a friend, or anyone I've ever known or not, for a weapon, and never touching my stepdad's weapons. Right there, that clears my name at every angle. Plus, dumpster diving, who really does that kind of job? I would have to do it before I was 16, for example. This is how airheaded people know of the truth, but you won't speak of it. Because you know it only serves you, manipulating the whole scenario around me, and knowing the truth the whole time, and our government knowing the whole truth the whole time, manipulating the truth around me. Dumpster, I would have had to have done it before 16. I didn't have no need to. My mom, even though she was stealing 2 of my paychecks directly from, like, Chippewa and Eau Claire, Leader Telegram, which would be 2 from Chippewa, and 1 from Leader Telegram of back then. Well, I had pull tabs. That's where the main money was. So yeah, her taking those 2 little paychecks may have helped her get through college back then, of what she has degrees of now, that help support them to move out in Minnesota, which they'll not admit, but they did do. And, her, more or less. I didn't try to argue when I figured it out. So. I only get one paycheck every 2 weeks from, I should get 3, because I got 2 paper ups from Chippewa Herald and 1 out of the Leader Telegram. Anyways, I had the poll tabs anyways. I didn't go, I didn't have time half the time to collect all the poll tabs from every customer that I should have done. But I would try to keep up with the here and there and try to mix it up so it wasn't just, I'm going back to you, over and over and over. And, yeah, that's where all my money was going. I didn't need no dumpster diving before 16. Because right after those paper ups, I went straight to McDonald's. By the time I'm leaving McDonald's 3.5 years later to go to Burger King and became a shift manager almost instantaneously up the next shift, I started at what, 6.25, no, 5.75. By the time I left, I'm already making like $8.35 an hour. My pay, take-home pay, after taxes, were more than most salary managers of shift managers at McDonald's at the time. Because we compared just before the month before I decided, because I already knew what they had planned. They were going to try to put me on salary. I said, no. So back to back jobs. Then the next thing I know, I'm a little awkward with the thoughts. Asking around for help. The next day, I needed something, but it wasn't what they thought. There's a pensioner up to the street of Ransom from when I got dumped around 17. But anyways, that's a different story for a different day. The government would be greatly appreciated if you were to clear that up at the first and second branch. Hey, how about public of the third branch, which is the government? How about you clear that up too? Because you know it's true. But yeah, no, dumpster that I never needed to, never have, never will. But I might do some about 2 weeks from now. Over thing. But it ain't gonna be for food. It's to help some people out that need something to point out to me that they need. I mean 16 though. This is how ironically airheaded people are in this area, especially when it comes to law. They don't know the difference between the actuality of law if I do it after I state I have done it when I haven't before of. It's not applicable in court. Except going off from news and gossip. Me being roofied, then joking around, and you turn it into rumor and gossip as if it's actuality of truth. That's exactly what you did. And it's not been applicable in a courtroom. None of it. So put the blame where it is, not me. Which you already know. You can play dumb all you want with the person in your own mirror at your medicine cabinet in your bathroom, but everybody's outside this area and the world. For the majority of them, about 70 to 85% of the whole entire world, especially of this nation outside of this area, definitely know it's the truth. That you're manipulating, hiding it, and you know it. That it can't be me. At any crime of any level of doodaloo. Yeah, I'll be doing some laundry tonight. Giggle.